Okay, and here we are. Hello, I am Tuliptunia, and you can call me Tinny. And today, we are playing, not playing, we're reading tarot, more specifically. Yesterday, sorry, words. Okay, the music's too loud. I feel like I say that all the time. Music's too loud, I can't hear my own thoughts. But yeah, today we're reading tarot. After the very long week or two of playing IMSCARED, I wanted one moment to just kind of relax, chill, just maybe chat, and just do some practice on reading tarot. So that's what we're going to be doing today. This is going to be a short 2-hour stream, maybe longer, depending on what happens, but for the most part, we're just chilling. Just shuffling the cards real quick. I'm wondering if I should try pulling something for myself right now, since there's still people coming in. Yeah, I think I'll pull something for myself. It's been a while since I've done a tarot reading for myself. I've kind of been caught up with a bunch of other stuff, school, setting up for stream, so it has been a little bit. So let me just wait. What? Sorry, I'm just checking. Okay. For a moment I thought I closed out the layout for this, and I was about to be like, oh no. Oh. Thankfully I didn't. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to ask the cards? I think a very general thing I like to ask tarot is, what is the information that I need to know right now? Advice, information, warning. So just kind of a general kind of thing. Just what do you want to tell me right now? So I think I'll do that. Okay. What do you need to tell me? What do you want to tell me? Oh, hello, Bosch. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. But yeah, right now we're just kind of relaxing, reading tarot, just heading out. Hope you have a lovely stream. Yeah, thank you for popping in real quick just to say hi. I hope, wherever you're going, you're safe. But yeah, it's good to see you. I'll pull 4 cards for myself. Ooh, that one just slipped out. It's always nice when a card just sort of slips out. Let's see. let me just pull out the cards so that you guys can see what I got. I got the Fool, the Ten of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Okay. So I'm using a different deck than I did the other day. So this one is a pip deck. So basically, on the cards that I'm looking at, they don't show images to describe what the card means, like the traditional tarot. So basically, it's just 3 cups right there. Of course, with the deck that I currently have, if you're wondering what deck I'm currently using, I am using the Spheres of Heaven Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. They just finished their Kickstarter for their new D&D, like not D&D, but a tabletop inspired game using tarot, which I'm really excited for. And I just had to get my hands on the deck, so I got it from Amazon. But yeah, the major arcana is like fully illustrated, but the minor cards are pip. So I might take a little longer to read them because I don't have the visuals to sort of help remind me what they mean. So I might be a bit slower, so please forgive me. So I got the Three of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups and the Fool. So to go over each of them, the Three of Cups is associated with sort of celebration with other people, parties. At least that's how I personally interpret it, and I feel like that's the one I've heard the most, so that's how I tend to interpret it. So friendship, celebration with other people. The Two of Swords sort of covers a hard choice, like being between a rock and a hard place. That's what the Two of Swords usually means. The Ten of Cups, I feel like being a 10 in any of the minor arcana is sort of the completion of a journey in that like aspect. So for the Ten of Cups, it talks much more about emotional fulfillment. And of course, I feel like a lot of people know the meaning of the Fool. The Fool is, of course, the beginning. It is straight up is the 0 in the tarot. So it talks about beginnings, taking leaps of faith. On the flip side, it's about being reckless and not being as careful as you probably should be. So for me, I think Spirit is trying to... I think Spirit's just kind of reiterating the situation that I'm in. So I'm assuming that this is talking about streaming, specifically. So I'm very new to streaming, hence the Fool. So I think... yeah, at least for me, I think the cards are telling me to keep going. Like, I'm debating back and forth between whether or not this is worth my time or not. That's kind of the rock and the hard place I'm in. I'm kind of worried if I'm spending too much time streaming, and maybe I should spend more time on other things that might be more important. But I found very good community here. There's lots of good people, kind words, and even though I'm scared to take the leap, there's good energy here. And I can find a lot of fulfillment in this. So yeah, that's how I'm interpreting this spread. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is always very kind with me. They're very gentle with their words. I think they know how fragile I can be. So they always are very light, and I feel like whenever I pull stuff, they're very encouraging to me, which I'm incredibly grateful for, because I hear that in other times, like, tarot can be really rough. So, like, at least they're, like, some, like, when other people, when they read tarot, sometimes, like, it's brutally honest and potentially mean, which, I don't know. I have my own thoughts on that, but yeah, I'm thankful that when I read tarot, I feel like Spirit is very kind to me, and I'm very thankful for that. Yeah. Oh, and I looked at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes when reading tarot, some tarot readers will read the bottom of the deck just to get at least for me, I like to look at the bottom of the deck just to see what the overall theme is, and it looks like I was correct. It's about relationships with others and finding fulfillment in that. Because at the bottom of the deck, for me, it was Two of Cups, which I feel like covers a lot about relationships, like connecting with someone else. So, I was right. That's always exciting. Let me just put these cards back. I just now recently learned that I could just Ctrl-Z to put all the cards back on the table. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay. So I already did my own reading for today, and that reading was just a little bit of encouragement, which I always appreciate. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I should, like, pull for. Not sure, but we'll see. Oop. Ah! Okay. Did not expect cards to fall out. Let's see what they are. Okay. So I got the Four of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Oh! Hello! Appler Spunk? Appler Punk? Is that how you say it? Hello! Welcome to the stream. I'm just sort of chilling at the moment. How was your day, by the way? You can call me Appler. Okay. Appler. Nice to meet you. Was there anything you wanted me to ask Spirit? Nice to meet you too. But yeah, was there anything you wanted me to like ask tarot for you? I can do a reading if you would like, or if you just want to stay here and chat, I'm also happy to do that. Sorry if like my avatar kind of acts weird. I look down at my phone that's right here, but it's not looking at the camera that is currently recording me, so if my eyes look kind of wonky, that's why. My day was good overall, but I'm a little frustrated tonight. A mixed bag, I suppose. Yeah, those days are always kind of complicated. Because on one end, you're very happy with everything that's happened in the morning, but it kind of just sours by the end of it. And you're kind of just stuck thinking you should feel better about it, but it kind of sucks that it ends on a sour note. Hope you had a nice day. Thank you. I did have a nice day, so thank you for hoping a good day for me. And yes, I think so. Just have to think of how to form the question. Okay. Yeah. Take your time. I'm gonna be here for a while, so no need to rush yourself. I'm a bit too methodical sometimes, I fear. Well, there's nothing wrong with being methodical, though I do understand how thinking about things might complicate things when you're trying to come up with a solution for something, but I don't know, I feel like it benefits more people than it hurts. It's a good trait to have. Better than not having it, at least. Yeah, very true. Are relationship questions okay? Yeah, relationship questions are absolutely okay. Go for it. Oh, hey, Recurse! Welcome. Stopping by briefly. Yeah, that's completely chill. I appreciate you stopping by. Botch actually stopped by briefly as well. I appreciate everybody, like, taking the time to say a quick hi, even though nothing is really happening in this stream. So thank you for coming by. It's always nice to see you. So how was your day, Recurse? Like, if you, like, need to, like, if, like, you're staying for a little bit and then going, if you need to, like, go, like, right now, don't feel pressured to answer me. question. Are you doing the upload? Are you going to upload the third and fourth I'm Scared streams to YouTube? I am going to upload them. I am unfortunately still editing them. I still need to scrub through them and see where else I doxed myself so I can blur it out. Unfortunately, I haven't finished. I was a bit busy today, so I wasn't able to finish editing them. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I might have more time. Hopefully before next stream comes around, but if not, then I'll try to get them up by next weekend. Also, I'm fine. Just finished watching Star Trek Generations. Ooh. I don't know too much about Star Trek, but I hear a lot of good things, so I hope it was good. Are we on a good path? I'm not asking if we should stay together or if we will stay together. More. Can we overcome the current challenges in front of us, if that makes sense? Yeah, that does make sense. I could definitely pull some cards for you. One moment. I think I'll pull 5 cards for you. Generations is a good movie. Definitely my favorite so far. Ooh, that's good to hear. Sorry for me being slow. This is taking a little longer than I expected. Just chilling. That's good. Alright, I'll return to the Geometry Dash stream I was watching. Bye! Fire Curse, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the Geometry Dash stream. By the way, I'm sorry if you hear things. That is my mother in the kitchen. I am currently streaming in the kitchen because my room is out of commission at the moment. Snack time indeed. Okay. So the cards that I've pulled are the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Magician, oh, I did not assess if everything would fit on the screen. Sorry about that. Maybe I can squish it in a bit. What? And then there is the 10 of Swords. Where's the 10 of Swords? There it is. It's a little squished, excuse me. Yeah, sorry, I have to like manually push every single one. So it might take me to get this to look half decent. Knight of Cups. There we go. It looks at least a little bit better. Okay. So, from my interpretation, the Ten of Swords sort of heralds the end of the hardship. Like, there's quite a bit of pain going on, but you're finally at the end of those hard times. The Magician speaks of manifesting, having the ability to manifest things, having the tools needed to make things better. The Knight of Cups speaks of sort of going with the flow? Sorry, I'm still a bit new to reading tarot. Like, I'm not used to reading for other people, so give me a moment as I look this up real quick, just to make sure I'm not getting the meaning wrong. But yeah, basically, romantic feelings are definitely still there. There's still passion there. And then the Four of Wands speaks of sort of familial bonding, bringing together. Yeah, and the Eight of Swords, not Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands speaks of moving swiftly, plans going smoother. So yeah, overall, you are on the right path. The worst is behind you, and using the tools you have at your disposal and keeping a very optimistic view, things are going to be okay between you and whoever you're speaking of. But yeah, I wish you and whoever your partner the best of luck if things have been tough. And I hope that with a little bit of work, things will improve. Was that an okay reading? Did you want a little more elaboration, or was that okay? I do feel like we're okay. They just seem to be going through a hard time, and I'm trying my best to support them and bring in those tools I think will help. Yeah, it definitely is tough when someone you care about is sort of going through it. As the person who is usually on the other side of that, the person who has a hard time and it kind of weighs on everyone else, it's definitely tough on both parties, and as someone who's been on the other side, I can understand how hard that can be on you as well. But as someone who has been on the other side, your efforts are always appreciated. Thank you for being there and trying to do what you can for your person. Yeah. I'm really sorry that things have been a bit hard for you guys, though. Yes, it was a good reading. I'm glad. I'm still a bit new to this, so I'm happy if it can help you. Was there anything else you wanted me to read for, or was that just sort of it for the night? I get another question? Well, since no one's really in the chat, it's only really me and you. There might be another person, but they might just kind of want to be quiet, like sort of chill at the moment. So I'm just gonna be pulling cards at random if you just want to chill. So You're free to ask as much as you want until someone else comes in and asks. Oh, I should probably put these cards back. Ooh. There we go. For me personally, am I on the right path? I've had a lot of big changes in my life recently, and there are a lot of new things happening. I'm trying hard to make sure I'm giving myself the best and most solid foundation I can to make this new chapter of my life a successful one. That's a solid question. Let me just shuffle the cards and I'll see what Spirit has for you. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people have been going through some pretty big changes. I think there's something happening at the moment that's causing a lot of people for a lot of people to get sort of dragged through the dirt at the moment. I hope things haven't been tough. Well, of course things have been kind of tough on your end, considering you're asking the question, but just from my end, before I pull cards, I hope things get better for you. Welcome to the stream, Mandalorian R. And yeah, I can totally put you on the list for a reading after I do a reading for Appler. Sorry, I'm just writing your name down real quick, just so I don't forget. The lead up to the change is very difficult, but I'm glad I made the changes that I did. Yeah. Well, change is always tough, but in the end, if you yourself are the one making the change and it's for the well-being of your life, of course, that change is good. I hope it serves you well. I will be pulling 4 cards for your question. Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe I should pull one more. There we go. Back of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So let me just pull out the cards real quick. Well, I have a cat in my lap right now, so I can't complain too much at the moment. Oh, it's always nice to get to cuddle with your pets. I actually have, well, not my dog, but my mom's and her boyfriend's dog right next to me. She's just sort of napping next to me. Their presence is always welcome and comforting. Let me see, where is the Knight of Pentacles? There it is. The Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. The Eight of Cups. the Page of Swords. The Seven of Cups. Man, I'm always running out of space. Ah. So, sorry if this looks a bit strange. This might break immersion a little bit, so sorry. But there's the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Iris says hello to you too. Okay. So, from what I'm understanding, the page sort of represents you right now. You're at the beginning of your search for answers, and you're trying to become sort of the Queen of Swords. Having that information and knowing what to do and knowing how to move forward. I like to think that the Knight, because it was at the back of the deck, that's where I got the Knight of Pentacles. I like to think that that's the direction you're going in. You are steadily progressing towards a better future. The Knight of Pentacles that I have, how it looks with the card I'm using currently, it is someone on horseback and they're holding a pentacle in their hand as if they are observing it. So you're still trying to figure out if this is the right change for you, but it is the right change. You're surrounded by stars that you can investigate and further go forward and find what you're looking for. The Seven of Cups shows all the potential success you have in the future. The Two of Pentacles also sort of talks about you weighing your options, trying to figure out what is best. I do like to investigate, yeah. Oh wait, no, the Eight of Cups talks about all the potential success in the future. The Seven of Cups talks of wariness, I believe. Sort of looking, yeah, this whole spread seems to be about like looking into your options. But considering that we have a page, a knight, and a queen, I think that investigation will do you well. You're at the beginning of that. You're at the beginning of going forward with it, but I feel like the progression is absolutely there. So yeah, you are on the right path. Of course, it requires a lot of collecting information based off of the two sword suits. And then, of course, being able to sort of keep your emotions sort of flowing well. But yeah, you are on the right path. Of course, it requires some investigation, but you are on the right path. You're doing great. I'm doing a lot of that right now. I've been working on mindfulness to help with my emotions, yeah. It definitely helps to sort of look into yourself and like learn what emotions are coming up. It definitely serves you well in the future. Just so you know when like maybe you're not feeling great, so you know when to take a step back and start nurturing yourself. When you're feeling better, so you know when to sort of push forward a bit more. So yeah, I wish you the best of luck with the recent choice you have made. And I hope it serves you well. Hello, Annie. Anisi Cutie? Anisi Cutie? Is that how you say that? Of course. Thank you for asking, for like trusting me with this kind of reading. I do appreciate it. Hey, yeah, welcome to the stream. And now that I finished that reading, Mandalorian R, what was the question that you wanted to ask, Tarot? Or Spirit? If you're still there? I am. One moment. No worries. Take all the time you need. And also, thank you, Avalir, for following me, as well as Just an Average Human J. Thank you for the follows. I currently don't have alerts going at the moment, because it's not working, but thank you both for following. I do appreciate it. And actually, maybe after I finish Mandalorian's reading, I will take the time to put your guys' names up here. And then you guys also get to choose your colors. I always appreciate a chill stream. Yeah, I really want to do more chill streams like this. Like, just sort of sitting, reading tarot, potentially chatting. Can I get a free reading? Yeah, of course you can get a free reading. Let me just put you on the list real quick, just so I don't forget. Of course. There we go. Oh, thank you for following, Mandalorian R. I do appreciate that. I'm actually comfortable. The changes in my near future. But I was wondering if you could do a reading more about the long term. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Let me just shuffle the cards real quick. Okay. Can we look more into Mandalorian R's choice and the long-term effects or facts about it? Okay, I'm getting the number 4 in my head right now, so I'm going to pull out 4 cards for you. Wait, never mind, 5. Okay. The back of the deck is Death. The next card is the 8 of Swords. Eight of Swords. The next card is the 4 of Cups. The next card is the 10 of Wands. And the last card is the Page of Cups. Okay. So, Death being the back of the card, I think, like the card at the back of the deck, I think that is the overall arching theme. So, It's very much about the death of something old and the start of something new. I picked up the death card and there's the Fool card right underneath, so just proving me correct. So, right at the moment, as you've already said, you have made a change for the sake of your future. From what I am personally seeing from the Eight of Swords, there might be a slight feeling of feeling a bit trapped, a bit sort of caution towards this new change from what I am seeing. But with the Four of Cups, you're kind of learning to how do I say this? You're learning to sort of take that sort of nervousness that you're feeling and going forward. And with that, you're sort of taking on the role of the Page of Cups, learning to sort of take your emotional state and stabilize it as you go forward. And at the end, there is the reward of the 10 of Wands. Ultimately, you will be rewarded in the end. So, it looks, so far, the overarching sort of narrative is you're starting this, you're a bit nervous, but you're still going forward. You're sort of learning to sort of shed away those fears and uncertainties. And in taking on this new sort of student role, you're able to sort of get to the 10 of Wands, where you're able to reap the rewards of that choice and find passion in it. So that's what I'm getting from the cards. Would you like me to pull more, or are you satisfied with this reading? I'm sorry if it's a little bit vague. I'm not getting too much information. Interesting. The reward anything. Is the reward anything in particular? The reading seems to very adapt to my situation. Okay. Yeah, let me pull something else to see if I can get a bit more information on what that reward is. Considering it's the 10 of Wands, I'm imagining that it has to do something with your passions. So I would think reaping the rewards of maybe a hobby, or if you're an entrepreneur, maybe getting that fulfilling feeling that you've wanted from this choice. But yeah, I'll pull more cards to see what this is about. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, these are a lot of cards. Let me just take the cards that are currently on the table off so I can show you what the next three are. So, the cards that I got for the sort of elaborating more on the 10 of Wands is the Hermit, the 5 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I do appreciate it. My current path is pretty laid out for me, but I was wondering where it was all leading. Yeah. and underneath the Hermit card is the star. So I think the path will be positive for you. So from what I'm understanding, the Hermit, Five of Cups. Sorry, I'm like pulling out my book real quick just to make sure I'm not getting any of this information wrong. Well, the Wheel of Fortune, of course, is about fortune and how it's always turning, how nothing bad ever stays bad and nothing good ever stays good. From what I'm interpreting, it's more of an internal sort of satisfaction. Like, you see how everything is working, and you're sort of keeping an eye on how things are going, but you see how the cogs are turning, and you know they are turning in your favor. I feel like that's also very vague, but at the same time, there's the star, which I should probably also pull out since it was underneath. Where are you, star card? There you are. Yeah, and also, it's a lot of major arcana, so there's definitely a lot of energy behind here. But yeah, it seems like it's more emotional since a lot of these cards deal a lot more with internal sort of feelings as well as like water. So it's more going to be an internal reward than I think an external one. So personal satisfaction. Yeah, personal satisfaction in a solid direction. I'm not sure if that elaborates more. I'm debating if I should pull more cards. Underneath the star card, there's the Chariot, which I feel like just sort of reiterates what we've been talking about. Like, this is just, the reward is a solid path that you feel satisfied with. BRB toilet. No worries. Don't fall in, okay? No, I think I got my answer from that. I wonder if the vagueness is kind of the point. That is true. It could be that they're keeping it vague so that it doesn't spoil or mess with what you kind of need to do in order for this path to be more fulfilling. I'd like to find the answer when I get there. Yeah. I hope that when you do find the answer, it's good. From what I'm seeing, it's good, but it takes a little bit of searching to find it, because it's more internal. Yeah, thank you for asking me to do this reading for you. My apologies for it being vague, but I do wish you well on this new path that you've chosen. Thank you again for the reading. It made me more confident in it. I'm glad that my reading could do that. I know it's scary when you choose a new path and you're trying to feel a little more reassured, so you ask the cards to see if they can give you a little sneak peek, but then Spirit's like, no, you'll spoil the surprise if you try to look for it. So they're very vague about the answer. Yeah, I'm glad that it could still give you confidence. Yeah, once again, thank you for letting me read for you. I now have to go to the next person in line, which was Anisi Cutie, and I'm still trying to figure out how to say it. Anisi Cutie? So yeah, what was your question? Also, if you could maybe correct me on how to say your username. I hope I'm not saying it wrong or in a way that's offensive. You can just say Ani. Okay. Ani. Well, welcome to the stream, Ani. So what's the question you would like to ask? Oh, I should probably get the cards off the table. Here we go. Oh, also, thank you, James Earl, for following. I do appreciate you following. I'm not sure if you're still in the bathroom, but if you're not, thank you. If I do see you in the chat later, I'll thank you again. Just got back. Well, glad you're safe. You're back safe. Thank you for following. I do appreciate you following, James. What does my future will bring me? Okay. Let me see. Let me shuffle the cards real quick, and I will see what the cards have for you. Yeah, I've had my fair share of accidentally misspelling stuff, so no worries. Honestly, I feel like I misspell things very often, so it is 6 a.m. Ooh. Did you just wake up? I try to wake up at 6 a.m., but lately I haven't been very successful. Yeah, just woke up. Yeah, whew. Well, props on you for being able to get up at 6. I hope you're not feeling too groggy and your body isn't fighting you at the moment. Oh, so it's 3 p.m. for James at the moment, so you're just getting off lunch. For me, it's currently almost 9 p.m. So we're all in pretty different regions at the moment. Okay, so I'm getting the number 3, so let me pull 3 cards. Actually, and also the back of the deck. Ooh, back of the deck is the Emperor. So let me just get the Emperor out. And then are we all on the same planet? Yes, we are. Just in different time zones. Though sometimes it does feel like we're all on a different planet. Ooh, these are some high energy cards. So you also have the King of Wands. Well, sarcasm just died. Yeah, I'm not a very sarcastic person, unfortunately, so I tend to take things a little more at face value. I think sarcasm kind of flies over my head, especially when it's online, so I'm not exactly great with banter when it comes to sarcasm, so my apologies for not getting the joke. If something sounds crazy, it's likely sarcasm. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of hard to tell with the internet, because some people do genuinely mean it. I'll just have to try and improve on that front on my end. Okay, so the cards that I have gotten for you, Ani, are the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Devil and the Moon. So, from what I am... Man, those 3 cards are all my signifiers. If that was the sun instead of the moon, I would be freaking out. Yeah. There's always those cards that I feel like people really connect to. It's always funny when they, like, pop up too. Yeah, sort of read what the cards are saying. From what I'm understanding, it seems you are going to be coming into a more of a leadership role, from what I'm seeing. Whether that is a major leadership role or a minor one, I'm not sure, but that's sort of the energy that I'm getting from this. Like, maybe, like, not, like, potential, like, it could be either. It could be, like, an actual role at your job or at school, or it could be more emotionally, like starting a club and you sort of take more of a lead, like maybe taking the lead in a project. But with the Devil and the Moon, it seems like there might be some issues emotionally, specifically with, like, paranoia, maybe? So it seems like this is a bit of a warning. Like, there's going to be a chance for you to sort of be in the lead, but there's the potential for fear to set in and potentially make things go awry. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from this spread. That's sort of what the future will bring to you. Did you want any more, like, cards to be pulled just to elaborate a little more on this? Or are you happy with this reading? Oh, so Anise is a Libra. I'm also a Libra, like, specifically Libra Sun. so more cards. Yeah, I can do that. Also, hi Tinkerace! Welcome to the stream. I saw that you were streaming earlier. Did you manage to find that Chaos Emerald? Yeah, it went well. It's good to hear. No, I didn't. Ah. Well, at least the stream went well. It was a joke, not actually in the game. Yeah, I was more alluding to did you find what you were looking for? Oh yeah, overall, I'm glad the stream went well. I will one day though. Yeah. Eventually you'll find it. But I'm here for a reading after you're finished. Yeah, I can definitely do a reading for you. Let me just put you on the list real quick, because I'm currently working on Ani's reading at the moment. They were looking for a little more elaboration on the current message. Okay, I just dropped a bunch of my cards. One moment. There we go. Yeah, naughty cards indeed. I think I was like shuffling a little too slow, so Spirit decided to help me a little bit. There we go. Oh, and I accidentally moved all the follower thing to the side. Whoops! And they're gone. Yeah, okay. Okay. Man, my cards are getting a little unruly. I need to get them back. Man, my whole deck is like in a weird... Some of them are upright, some of them are not. Okay, and I was gonna do one more card, but then 2 cards slipped out, so I'm guessing you're getting 4 more. Okay. I would like to see someone try to play poker or Uno with tarot cards. Huh. I mean, it's definitely possible. Like, I've seen people read tarot with regular playing cards before, because there's 4 suits and everything, so it's definitely possible. I'm just wondering how they would interpret the major arcana for, like, those kinds of games. But yeah, let me pull out the other cards real quick, because you have the Ace of Cups, Star card, the Three of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Using regular tarot or our cards is not cartomancy. I text up. I'll try again. Okay. But yeah, from this next sort of elaboration on the recent reading, I would say using regular cards is not tarot, it's cartomancy. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I think from what I've seen people use the same meanings for cartomancy, so I haven't seen too much of it myself, so yeah. But it's good to know what it's like called. But from the reading that I currently have, it kind of just elaborates on the fact that the previous reading was a warning. Like, on the flip side, if you do manage to keep those fears in check, you can find some real fulfillment in it, and as well as some good friends. But if you don't, you might have the Five of Pentacles, where you're kind of left out in the cold. So yeah, overall, this seems to be more of a warning, anew. So if things go wrong, you could end up a bit left out in the cold, but if things go well, you can find a potential new path and good friends that can emotionally support you and fulfill you, and fill your cup when yours is empty. So it's just sort of bringing up a path, from what I'm understanding. Basically, in the future, you will find yourself more in a leadership role where there might be a situation that might make you nervous, and to take extra sort of caution when making choices so that you're not left out in the cold. I feel like I just kind of said the same thing. So excuse me. Let me see what the card in the back says. Seven of Cups, yeah. Thanks. You're welcome. Thank you for asking me to do this reading for you, even if it was kind of vague. I feel like a lot of the readings tonight are very vague. But I think that's just tarot. But yeah. Now that we did a news reading, what was the question that you wanted to ask, Tanker? I'm returning here for now, so how exactly does this work? Well, welcome back, Recurs. How this works, let me get the cards off the table real quick. Basically, right now, I am reading tarot. So, basically, you'll ask a question, usually yes or no, or maybe asking for a little more insight on a situation, though there is more potential questions you can ask. Though I think the most common questions are yes or no, or asking for more insight on a situation. And yeah, I'll pull the cards, I'll put them on the table for you to see, and I will read them for you. So that's kind of how this works. I have to go. Bye. Thank you for everything. Of course. Thank you for coming by. I do appreciate you coming in and asking me. It allows me to work on my tarot reading skills. So thank you for coming in. Wherever you're going, I hope you have a nice... Wait, no, it's morning for you. So I hope you have a nice rest of your day. I hope the rest of your morning goes wonderfully. So bye, Neo. Thank you for coming. Oh, also, thank you for the follow. I hope the day treats you well. Bye. I want to know if next week I'll have trouble streaming again. Yeah or 9? Question. Okay. I will most likely not understand any of this stream. Yeah, that's understandable. When first getting into tarot, things can be a little odd. You kind of have to sort of get used to the vibe and the cards. But on the bright side, you're not the one reading the cards, so it's mainly just asking questions and then seeing what answer spirit gives you. So it's very relaxed. So there's no pressure. Isn't there a tower card? Yes, there is a tower card. The tower card specifically talks about abrupt change, a foundation that was not solid, therefore it is crumbling. So it's very similar to death, and the idea that things are changing, but it's much more abrupt, usually. I knew it. Yeah. Hi, I just found your live and would love a reading. Yeah, totally. I can definitely do a reading for you, Juniper. Let me just put you on the list real quick. Right after Tinker, I will do a reading for you. So let me just write your name down real quick. There we go. Tower not good? That's the thing about tarot. Nothing is good or bad. It is neutral. At least for me, when I read tarot, I feel like nothing is meant to be good or bad. It's just meant to inform you of the situation. So when you do see tarot or death, it is not meant to scare you. It's meant to see the situation for what it is. Though that is just for me. For if you're getting a reading from another tarot reader, it might actually be bad. It depends on who's reading and how they interpret it. That's awesome. I can't stream tonight, so I figured I'd watch other lives. Yeah. Definitely do that myself. If I'm not streaming, I try to like pop into other people's live streams and see what there is. But yeah, thank you for popping into my live stream. I appreciate it. Mademoiselle Crabet. I'm sorry for like missaying your username. Wait, is that Mademoiselle? Mademoiselle Crabelletta? For anyone who's new here, I'm not great with reading usernames, so Crabelletta. Okay, Mademoiselle Crabelletta. Okay, good to know. Well, welcome to the stream, Mademoiselle Crabelletta. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Currently, we have a bit of a queenie at the moment. So if you would like a reading, it might take a little bit for me to get to it, but you're free to stay here, chill out, ask for a reading. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so finally pulled the cards for Tanqueray. Sorry that took so long. For some reason, sometimes it takes a while for me, for like the card just to sort of fall out, because I don't like to just sort of pull the card out for some reason. I don't know, it doesn't feel as authentic. So let me get the cards on the table real quick. We have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant. There's the Hierophant. And the Ten of Wands. Okay. I am here to look around and figuring vibes. Okay. Yeah, well, feel free to like stick around, figure out what the vibes are. I hope the vibes are good. If they're not, I'm sorry. But I do appreciate you coming by, seeing how it feels. It's always appreciated. Okay, so the cards that what I'm getting from the cards so far, overall it seems positive. Sorry, I'm like looking in my notepad real quick, making sure I'm not getting the meaning of the cards wrong. If it's not, like, if it is not, you don't have to apologize. No hard feelings from it. Yeah. Sometimes things don't vibe. Sometimes my energy is not really... Naturally, not everyone's energy is for everyone, so it's completely understandable for you to like sit in, figure out if this is for you or not. Man, cards relay like me keep giving me positive feedback. Yeah. I feel like for your readings they always come out very simply and they're usually very positive. I'm pretty sure you missed my question. Oh. Sorry, Recurse, I didn't see that you asked a question. Let me just put you on the list real quick and your question on the list, because there are some people who did ask for tarot readings, so I want to be fair and get their questions first before I answer yours. What is ask? 221. Okay. No, it's a yes or no question. Okay. I will answer that after I answer Tinkers, Juniper, and Junipers. Okay. So, from Tinker's current reading, let me see. Yeah, it kind of asks you to take charge, potentially look at what potential issues are happening in the background of your stream, Tinker. Like before you try to go into your stream, because the Hierophant, at least for me, I interpret it as someone who holds knowledge for other people. So for me, it's giving me images of looking through information and seeing, like, for the issues that you are currently running into, maybe see if other people have been having those issues, looking online and seeing if there's ways to prevent that so that you can succeed in the future, which if you do that, then it's a yes. Overall, the answer is yes, it will work next time. But for some reason, the cards wanted me to say that to you as well. Okay, I'll be back very soon, just checking on the geometry dash stream. Yeah. No worries, Recurse. You do what you need to. But yeah, overall, a yes. There is the... Well, I kind of can't do that until I stream, or I learn what is causing the problem. And I'm kind of lazy. That's a mood. Yeah. For some advice, when it comes to research, yeah, I can get what you mean. There's a lot of information out there when it comes to streaming. It can get overwhelming when you're trying to find what the issue with your stream specifically might be. But yeah, just from my end, like, if you don't want to like do research before like your stream comes up, I recommend like giving yourself at least an hour ahead of time. Like, this is just advice from me. Like an hour ahead of time to try setting things up. Maybe have a waiting like screen. Like let me like put like like that. Maybe have that up so you can test things out real quick, so that you can test things as things are running on your stream, but you're not. I think it would be easy since it's on Xbox. You have little settings. But it's more complicated. Oh, it's on Xbox, so you can't do that. Shoot. Yeah, on that, I can't give more advice then, because I don't stream from an Xbox. Shoot. Yeah, sorry, Tanker. But at least from the cards, it's saying that it could be positive. Yeah, consoles don't get that, really. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, I hope that your next stream does go well. Hopefully it does. It seemed to be working when I checked into your stream earlier, so overall the cards are positive. They kind of just suggest maybe doing a little bit of research so that it might go a bit more smoothly, but overall positive. Well, I hope in the future that your stream does go well. But yeah, with that reading finished, let me get the cards off. That is not, I am not on the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next person is Juniper. Juniper, are you still there? But I will lurk now. Yeah. You're more than welcome to lurk. I hope that this stream gives good vibes and you're able to sort of relax. Yeah, hi Juniper. We have finally gotten to you on the list. What question would you like to ask? I should probably shuffle my cards real quick. Yeah, because when I was shuffling my cards for Tanker, quite a few of the same cards were coming out that I had for a new, so I needed to shuffle them a little more. Oh shoot. I just realized that my overlay was not centered. And for some reason it's reversed. One moment. There we go. Whoops. Sorry about that. I did not realize. Little things just messing up. It's not a stream without a little scuff, huh? So I recently had my right knee start acting up, but also years ago took out my left one, but it healed. I know that the knees can be related to the root. I just want to know what your spirit team / universe can clarify what that's about, or like what I can do that it really makes me cry. Oh shoot. Root chakra more specifically. Okay. So just to make sure that I'm getting the question correct, you want me to look into what's happening with your root chakra. So we're looking into your root chakra to see what is happening with your knees and why it's not healing as much as your left knee. Yes, in relation to my knees. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I would like to just put a disclaimer out there real quick. I am not a medical professional. I'm also a bit more in the beginning of my tarot reading, so take this with a grain of salt, because the last thing I want is for me to get this reading wrong and potentially give you the wrong information. Last thing I want is to give you the wrong information and then, yeah. I'm literally only 24. Oh snap, we're the same age. And I completely understand that, yeah. I just want to put the disclaimer out there, just in case, like, it's not, like, just in case, I don't know. But yeah, let me look into your root chakra then. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell me about Juniper's root chakra and their knees? Okay, I'm getting the number 4 in my head, so... Okay. Okay, in the back of the deck, Strength. So the cards that I got for you are Strength, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna take a moment with the cards, just to make sure I'm not getting anything wrong. Yeah, sorry if that I'm taking a while. I think this is the first time that I'm looking into, like, chakras. Yeah, there is indication of weight. That's because my eye is particularly getting drawn to the Eight of Pentacles specifically. which talks about hard work. So there's a tension in your root chakra. And considering all of the pentacles and sort of the fire energy, there's a lot of movement. Like there's pressure and there's movement. And then with the Seven of Swords, talks about caution, making sure you're paying attention. Okay, so from what I'm interpreting from this, and I'm not sure, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to the chakras, as I don't work with them personally, but from what I'm seeing, that there is a lot of tension in your root chakra. Like there's kind of like a, how do you explain it? Like there's tension, but it's moving. It's like pulsating in a way. Like it's struggling. Like the best I can sort of say is there's like a, oh shoot, yeah, that's interesting. Like, yeah, because the Eight of like Pentacles talks about hard work, and then strength, of course, means inner strength. But here, for me at least, it's talking about sort of like the strength of like a pulse inside. Like it's tense, but it's pulsating. And then the Knight of Wands, I'm thinking specifically about the fire element when it comes to wands. And Seven of Swords talks about watching out for yourself, keeping an eye on it. I think I'm going to pull another card for the Ten of Pentacles, because usually the Ten of Pentacles is a positive thing. But I don't know, for some reason my mind is interpreting it as in like the physical, like because Pentacles usually deals with the earth element. So I'm wondering if it's talking about the muscle specifically. And the Hangman came out. So yeah, it's talking about a struggle. There's a, in your root chakra, there is a sort of, there's a pulsating tensity that is struggling in there. And that could be causing your right knee to be acting up. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like that's, yeah, it's like one leg too. Yeah. It could be that the root chakra is acting up. I don't know too much about it, but it could be that, like what happened in the past, your root chakra was fine, so it was able to heal naturally, but because of the state that the root chakra is in right now, it could be affecting your knee like you suspected. But it's something that has to do with it like being tense and pulsating, like it's struggling. And because the root chakra is in that state, it's making your knee do the same. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I hope. Yeah, that's what I have. Did you want me to pull more cards to give more information, or Does that give you enough information to work with? Because I get clicked or something when using it on the stairs. Clicking. Ooh, clicking. That's a bit scary. Well, that's really scary. It's your own body. Yeah. Yeah, the best I can personally suggest is maybe I shouldn't be saying anything because I don't know too much on this topic, but yeah, that's the most I can give. I'm sorry that you're going through this. I can't imagine the pain you're going through, especially when you're like the same age as me. I feel it doing things that are uncomfortable. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, I'm sorry that you have to go through this. I can't imagine. Like, that's really tough. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I don't really want to go through this again, but I guess we're doing this. Yeah. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that all I can give is my condolences. Because I know that doesn't help you right now, but yeah. Does the universe say it's important to check out? I feel like I missed something. What happened? Well, I'm looking into Juniper's root chakra, and it's a bit of a weird state. From the Seven of Swords, it does talk about keeping an eye on it. So let me try pulling more cards to see just how much attention the universe wants you to pay attention to it. Okay. Just 2 cards? Maybe 3? Oh! Yeah, so the 3 cards that I got, let me take these cards off the table. What I got for the 3 cards that ask about how much you should pay attention to it, you have the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, not Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords. Just from the Tower card alone, I would say, yeah, definitely get it checked out. Because that speaks of a unstable foundation. So, yeah, maybe get that checked out. I feel like information would, like, from the King of Swords, information is your best friend right now. Getting the information as to what is causing this unstable foundation. I'm flabbergasted. The Tower. I know. Like, I was debating if I should pull a 3rd card, and then I looked at the back of the deck, and it was the Tower. And specifically, the Tower in this deck, which is very dramatic, mind you. So, yeah, I would say get that checked out. Let me look into the Nine of Cups real quick, just to see if that gives any information. Yeah. Gosh, I swear. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Juniper. But yeah. That's what I have for your root chakra. Definitely check it out. Check it out, see what's happening with the foundation there. Yeah. The Nine of Cups talks about more comfort, so I'm guessing the order the cards were supposed to be in was the Tower, the King of Swords, and then the Nine of Cups. So look into the foundation. Your information is your best friend to finding comfort. I'm only 24. God, why do I have old people knees? Sometimes that's, I don't know. Man, I think, unfortunately, everybody's body is different. Like, I hope that, like, if you look into it, that hopefully it won't cause you more pain than currently in. Yeah, everyone's built different. Well, I still got my crutches. Yeah. It's good that you have crutches so that you don't put more pressure on your knees. I hope they serve you well as you look into it. Built different. Man, if only that was used in the positive context that it usually is used in. Good lord, I'm cackling. Yeah. Yeah, the cards really went. Check it out. Go check that out. Please. But yeah, thank you for trusting me with that kind of reading. Even if it didn't deliver very good news. But yeah. Now that I finished that reading, I definitely would thank you a lot for clarifying. Gave me a clear answer. Yeah. I was surprised how quick it gave such a clear answer. Like, just bam, tower card. I was just like, oh. But yeah, thank you for trusting me with this kind of reading. I hope that the information serves you, and I hope as you get it looked into, that you hopefully find a solution so that you're not in so much pain. Boo. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the next person in line is Recurse, and I believe their question was 2.21. So I meant it to come out as a scary boo. Oh, I didn't see the emoji beforehand. Really did come in like boo. Boo, you got knee pain. Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of that, but... Yeah. Now to answer that yes or no question that Recurse asked about. 2.20.21. Yes or no? Okay. I think I'm just gonna pull one card since there's no information. Nah, it's fine. Busting out over here. Yeah, I'm glad you can find humor in this. I'm trying not to be rude about it. Because I don't know what you're going through, so I don't feel like I have a right to go making jokes at your expense. That's all I got nowadays. Yeah. Sometimes you have to laugh or else you'll cry. Yeah, I get that feeling. When you're in a tough situation, you kind of have to make what you can of it. And sometimes laughter is what you can do. Or you'll drink, like me. Yeah. I would recommend caution towards that route of dealing with it, but if that's what helps you, just sort of keep an eye on it. Okay. Okay, Spirit. What is 2.21 about? Oh, also, Recurse, are you here for this? I don't want to, like, answer this and you're not here. I can't drink anymore. I have beef with alcohol. Yeah. I am indeed here. Good to know. Yeah, I am currently getting the cards for you right now. Yeah. Sometimes we have, like... Alcohol can be really dangerous if you're not careful. But, like, beef as in, like, allergic, or beef as in, like, not some great results after drinking, if I may ask. If you're not comfortable answering, you don't have to, Juniper. Trauma of people drinking in my life. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think that would take anyone out of drinking. Like, if other people drinking have caused you an immense amount of chaos, yeah, I wouldn't go near it either if that was the case for me. Well, and experiences when I drink with my ex. Yeah. Yeah, it's understandable, like, after so many bad experiences with drinking, that you would now just want nothing to do with it. And honestly, good on you for being able to, like, step back and just not want to associate with it. Because I know some people who drink more, and that causes more problems, so props to you. It lowers my vibration, too. Yeah. It just kind of lowers all ambitions. I could never drink in a relationship. Yeah. I'll use opening question marks when I'm here, and closing question marks when I leave. Okay. I'll try to keep note of that, Recurse. Okay. I ended up pulling 3, so you're getting 3 cards for this yes or no question, Recurse. So the cards that you got are the Sun, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. Again. Okay. Not good for my autism either. I'm prone to addiction. Yeah. No Ace of Spades? Shame. Yeah, no Ace of Spades. Sorry, Tinkeries. But yeah, I feel like when you have a mental illness, like autism isn't a mental illness. It is a neurotypical, like not neurotypical, neuro difference. I'm sorry if I'm getting my information wrong, but when you have things that affect your mind, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry for calling autism a mental illness. It's not a mental illness. Autism is not a mental illness. Sorry about that. But with anything that affects the mind, anything outward that affects it, yeah, like, things can go really wrong if you're not careful. Yes, especially when you have, like, autism, and then, like, on top of then the people around you also drinking, a bad equation might happen if you're not around the right people who want to take care of you and make sure you're okay. have that and multiple illnesses. Yeah. As if one thing happening isn't enough. But I think that kind of comes with the territory of autism, right? Because, at least from what I've heard from friends that I have that have autism, you usually end up developing mental illnesses because of your experiences with autism and trying to navigate in the world, unfortunately. Neurological disorder / disability. Thank you, Juniper, for correcting me. It is a disorder or disability. I was late diagnosed. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's difficult out there. I'm glad you were able to get your diagnosis, even though it was late. It's better than no diagnosis, and then you're left wondering why. I'm not far knowledge on that. Other than that, I'm screwed. I feel like that's how everybody feels when they figure out they have a neurological disorder or a mental illness. Well, they're not the same thing. Oh gosh, I feel like I am messing up all over the place. I'm sorry. When that's the case, when there's anything mentally going on, you're just sort of like, oh, shoot, there's something going on up there that no one's really sure what's happening. So yeah, not fun. But at least, Juniper, you got a diagnosis, and hopefully that helps you to get the resources that you need in order to help yourself. But yeah, sorry, I keep getting distracted. The answer to your question, Recurse, is the Sun, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. From what I am interpreting, this is about information, from what I understand. Because, at least for me, the Hierophant talks about knowledge being passed on. And the swords, I feel like the sword suit talks about information, having the gift of information and logic. And then the sun usually talks about positive feelings and just good times ahead. Even in reverse, it has, it indicates good times. A little dampered, but good times still. So, whatever the question is, which was 2.21, the answer is yes. Thank you. Of course, Juniper. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, wait. Was that a response to the thank you? Never mind, my bad. Wait. Wait, Recurse, do you need me to pull another card? Or was that... Did that give enough information? No, they got the answer. No. 3 was enough. Oh, okay. I'm glad that I could answer the question even though I'm still not quite sure what the question was. But yeah, glad I could give you an answer to that. Let me just put the cards back in IRL. Okay. And now we have made it through the list. Was there anyone else that wanted to ask a question for the cards? Sorry if you heard vibrating, that was my phone telling me that I should go to sleep. phone. Go to sleep now! Yeah. I'm supposed to go to sleep at 10. Or 10 p.m. because it's currently 10 p.m. where I am. And usually my bedtime is 10. I love how I said that like 3 times. But yeah, I feel like I'm a bit more lenient on streaming days about my sleep schedule. I should be too. Lol. Yeah, it's like 1 for you, right? It's like midnight for you, right, Tanker? I should be too. Wait, no. Wait. Wait, that was from Juniper, sorry. It's 1 a.m. I can push another hour. Man, I feel like everyone that comes to my streams, it's always very late for them. Juniper, what time is it for you, if I may ask? It's 10. Oh, so we're in like the same like time zone. But yeah, I think it's late for everyone here. Another West Coast. Yeah. West Coast squad. Oh yeah. I should probably start thinking about ending stream, considering it is my bedtime. I've been meaning to keep my streams to 2 hours, but that's never the case. But I'll keep going if someone else wants a reading from me, but if not, I think I might end stream. I live in a city that's basically the desert. Yeah. So you're in like the lower West Coast then. More towards like the equator. Sorry if I'm like reading into your location. I don't mean to sound creepy at all. Nevada. Oh, okay. I haven't heard too much about Nevada now that I think about it. I feel like I always hear about the surrounding states, but not Nevada. I feel like that's vague enough. Yeah, that's vague. Like, I mean, even if I'm like, yeah, I can't figure out anything from Nevada. And even then, I'm not gonna try to press you on where exactly you're living, because that's weird. Nevada, to sum up, is desert and gambling. Yes, it is. Yeah. But better than West E. Virginia. Wait, what's wrong with Virginia? West Virginia. Oh, whoops, sorry. Crazy Sherbet. Sherbet? Welcome to the stream, Crazy Sherbet. We're currently getting close to the end of stream, but if you would like a reading, I'm more than happy to extend the time of the stream, if you would like. Garbage economy, schools, and opiate academic. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't heard too much about other states because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit in my own little world at the moment, but that's unfortunate. Virginia is probably the worst state to live in, no joke. Oh. Definitely the first time I'm hearing about it. I don't think I have any friends that live there or family. All the surrounding states are better in every way, shape, and form. Man. It's hard. Whew. It always makes me wonder how certain places end up like that. I hate it here and I want to go back to Maryland. Maryland. Oh. Oh, so you live there? Oh. Yeah, I would love one if I could, but I understand if you have to go as well. As I know it can get tiring. Simple answer. Politicians. Oh, okay. But yeah, crazy sherbet. Feel free to ask a question. Like, we're just kind of here vibing at the moment. Like, I'm only going to end stream if nobody else wants a reading. So, if you would like a reading, I'm more than happy to do a reading for you. And usually I'm a night owl anyway, so I'm not like tired. It's more of a, I should go to bed and try to be a responsible adult, but but if you would like a reading, I'm more than happy to do a reading for you. But yeah, politics does mess things up. I would like to get to know more about my spiritual guides if possible. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, let me try pulling cards for you then. Was there like specific spirit guides you wanted to look for, or are you just wanting to look for who are your spirit guides in general? Oh, also, thank you for following Juniper as well as Crazy Sherbet. I appreciate you following. I'm sorry if I don't get the notification. My notifications aren't working and I have to actively check on it. Who my spirit guides are in general. Yeah, I can do that. Give me a moment. Let me just shuffle the cards and see what comes out. Who are Crazy Sherbet's spirit guides? If it's easier, you can call me Sherb or Sherby. Yeah. That actually would help me quite a bit. Because I feel like I'll say the name and then potentially butcher it. So thank you for telling me what you prefer to be called. Sherby. I like Sherby, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna call you Sherby. My RL friends call me Sherby. Yeah, I can see why. It's a very cute nickname, Sherby. I don't think I've heard anyone else have that nickname. Okay, and what's the back of the deck energy? Okay. So for the cards that you have, let me pull them out real quick. You have the Ace of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, where are you? There you are. The Five of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Empress. There we go. So from what I'm getting, you have very very like not state like the energies I'm getting are earth, water, and a little bit of air. So at least from what my interpretation, your spirits deal a lot more with the earth, so I'm thinking more nature spirits. And specifically spirits that deal a lot more with like logic, like they less of like the free-spirited earth spirits, but more of like the like weather, like strong weather. Yeah, nature spirits that have a little more energy behind them. So what I'm seeing is spirits that deal a lot with like the soil, or maybe with like thunder and rain. Celtic and Druid spirituality has a lot of that. Yeah, that's kind of like, that's sort of the imagery that I'm getting. It has like, it's less like, because like when I think of like nature spirits, I feel like a lot of the imagery that comes to mind is like very like light and free flowing, like for flowers or like for specific plants. I feel like your spirit guides, Sherby, are more, they're bigger than that. Like Fae? Yeah, kind of like Fae, but like stronger Fae. Specifically, like, that has to do with like the earth, like dirt, or with like the seasons, the elements. Yeah, like the elements. Though this very specific elements that are coming up consistently here are the water element and the earth element. And with the Empress, it makes me think much more along the lines of like crops. Because the Empress talks about like strong harvest, like rejuvenating the land, which is why I was thinking specifically like the weather, like specifically weather that gives like that revives the land. And then with like the water element coming in. So yeah, I would say there's a lot of gods and goddesses that are like goddesses of sun and healing and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, Sherby, I would say look into like weather gods. if you're trying to figure out who your spirit guides are. And if not gods, I would recommend looking into nature spirits that deal with weather or like harvest crops, potentially. Yeah, though I feel like Juniper is definitely onto something with maybe looking into gods because the Empress has a very strong energy, very much taking charge, nourishing, so that could lean into the god element. But if not, definitely look into weather spirits. Ayo, Mr. Cloud, can you make it snow? I don't want to go to work today. Oh, if only we could ask that. Goddesses is what comes to my mind. Yeah. So, I'm trying, like, my first thought was, what's the god for harvest? Because there's, like, a Greek god for harvest. It starts with a D? Demeter. Definitely that energy, Demeter. Also, dragons are elements too. Hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked into dragons. But yeah. Overarching, look into weather spirits or crop spirits. Folk magic you might want to look into if you're still thinking on that element. I love dragons. Okay. Yeah. Then definitely look into dragon elements then. If you love dragons, there might be, because I know there's a lot of different dragons. Like in Thai folklore, there are water dragons that are very revered. I'm trying to think of what dragons deal with weather. They can be a lot of energy. People say stay deeply grounded working with them. Whoo. That would explain some of the earth, and specifically would explain the Four of Pentacles. Make it rain fire. I'm not sure how well that would go for the rest of us. But yeah, that would explain like the strong energies here that are very big. And then also why the Four of Pentacles would be here, which usually talks about being reserved and waiting. But yeah. Yeah, okay. Thanks for giving me a lot to work with. I'm new to my spiritual journey, so all information I can get is great. Yeah, I'm glad that I can give you some information. Also, thank you, Juniper, for providing information on that front. Like, I myself haven't looked too much into spirit guides because I tend to work with much smaller spirit guides. Like, I specifically work with like June bugs and like irises, tulips, as you may see. So I tend to work on a smaller scale, so I can't really give as much information when it comes to bigger spirits, like dragons or goddesses that deal with harvest, or weather spirits. So thank you, Juniper, for providing the information that you know. Yeah, I hope the information that you got here, Sherby, works in your benefit and you're able to find who your spirit guides are. I think it's a lot of fun to like figure out which spirits want to work with you, which ones have your back. I'm still on my journey to figure out which ones I'm working with, but yeah, I wish you the best of luck when trying to meet your spirit guides. I feel like you also learn a lot about yourself when you learn who your spirit guides are, so yeah, I hope it's a good experience. Well, I have a master number for my life path number, so I work with big boys. Yeah. Well, once again, thank you for providing your knowledge on this topic. Yeah. Thank you all at Juniper. I appreciate all the help. Yeah. And you're welcome. I hope it's as exciting for you as it was for me. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be exciting. For sure be. Yeah. But with that, was there any other questions that people had for this? It was very confusing when history streamed. Yeah, there's a lot of information. Like, when it comes to like spirituality and like tarot, there's like a lot of elements. Everyone sort of brings their own experiences to the table. So the information that one person knows might be completely different than the information someone else knows. So it expands a pretty big, like there's just a lot. Not one person has the same information, so it can be a bit overwhelming. I also have a book on trees and working with them. I love it. Oh. Yeah, I feel like trees are wonderful to work with. What's the book, by the way, if I may ask? I've always wanted to, if I have any spiritual powers. Well, I feel like everybody has their own way of connecting with spirit, so... I have no clue if I do or not. Well, now is the best time to see if you do. Let yourself experiment with things. I feel like that's like the best way to figure out. Like, just sort of go in, try some things. I feel like taking steps towards it always helps you figure out whether or not you do have any. And I am of the personal belief that everyone has it. It just manifests differently. Oh, hi, Serenity of the Wind. Welcome to the stream. And I'm guessing I join means that you want to get a reading, right? Unfortunately, I do not have a like list set up on Twitch, so I have to manually write down who's next. Okay, let me just write down your name. Okay. Or any commands for that matter. Yeah, I'm still pretty new to this, so I don't have anything like set up or established. Serena, okay. Welcome to the stream, Serena. And you're the only person on the cleaning, so what question did you want to ask? The Ancient Magic of Trees by Gregory Michael Brewer. Ooh, let me write that down real quick before that information just disappears. Yeah, thank you for like sending it my way. Juniper, Ancient Magic of Trees. joined a club last year. They were distant to me these last few times. I want to know the reason. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely look into that. Let me just pull cards real quick. I'm getting the number 3. So I'm gonna pull 4 cards for you. 3 falling out of the deck, and then reading the back of the deck, because that seems to be the vibe of today. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So the cards that came out are the 2 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Strength card, the Fool card, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, from what I'm getting, just from like a surface sort of glance, it might be due to the energy that you came in with. Not that like it's your fault, but it's more like the case when you have someone new join a group. Like, because the 2 of Wands came out, it's like it. Sorry if my words are jumbled. It's a bit late for me, so my brain is taking a moment. The 2 of Wands makes, like, when I look at it, I think of planning. It's usually a stage of sitting down, planning what your next move is. So I think you sort of came in to the group, and the club was sort of in its investigations like phase, so they were still sort of figuring things out with you. But as like time sort of went on, you started revealing more of yourself. Like, you were much more vibrant and like much more ready to go, ready to sort of go forward, go for it, which is a good energy, but it doesn't go great with everyone, because especially with like the 2 of Wands, I feel like it's a very quiet card, so it could be energies clashing potentially. Like, you have a very strong energy of like go for it, go get it, and the people in your club could be a bit more reserved, like, hey, we need a little more time to plan, we can't go forward yet. So potential disagreement, maybe potential differing in views could also cause a little more distance to happen. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this spread. Would you like me to pull more cards for more information, or does this give you an idea of what's going on? Okay. I'll try pulling more cards then. I want more. Okay. pull 3 more. Okay, let's see. Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Let me... There we go. And let me pull out the new cards. The Five of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Okay. The Five of Wands speaks of fighting? Sorry, I'm like double checking. Yeah. It specifically talks about fights of ego, specifically childish, like, disputes. So it's definitely a differing between energies, and those energies clashing, because once again the Hermit came out again. I think a lot more people in the club are reserved. They prefer to take things slower when coming to work on things, and it's causing a intense friction, and I'm guessing on the front of ego, because they sort of have a set way of doing things, and with you wanting to sort of do it a different way, it's really messing with the order of how things are done. So and I think it's also potentially jabbing at egos, where you're kind of like, hey, this is a different way to do it, and they're kind of like, hey, but we've already done it this way the whole time, so why are you coming in here and saying it should be done this way? So that could be what's causing that friction, because they sort of have a set way of doing things, and they don't want to sort of propel forward that quick. They might not be ready just yet, so their ego is kind of hurt, and they're kind of like, we don't kind of want to do that, can you not? So that's what I'm getting. So yeah, you trying to do it in different ways, kind of messing with the way they've always done it and the way that they've always felt confident in doing it. So that's what's causing friction and causing them to sort of create distance. Was that helpful? But I didn't do anything bad? From what I'm reading, no. It's just a difference in thought process. Like, you have one way of thinking and they have a different way of thinking. And unfortunately, sometimes that conflicts. So it's more of just a difference in thinking rather than anyone being bad, really. It's definitely a case where you have to sort of take a step back and really think about how to communicate with the other person in order for you both to come to a middle ground. I'm just honest and direct. Yeah, some people don't work well with like that direct honesty because it might kind of mess with their ego. Like, for example, tough love. Like, at the end of the day, it's love, but it's still tough. And some people aren't very great at taking that kind of information in that sort of way. So it might cause friction when receiving the message you're trying to give. Yeah, I would definitely recommend talking to them about it. Because at least from what I'm seeing, no one's in the wrong, it's just a difference in thinking. Okay, yeah. Was that reading okay? Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I'm sorry if, the information was a bit vague. I feel like I've been not on my best rocker at the moment, so I'm a little slow at the moment, but thank you. And also, thank you for following, as well as Jiggly Icy. Thank you for following as well. I appreciate you guys taking the time to come in, visit, and ask me for a reading. It allows me to grow as a reader, so thank you. I do appreciate it. Okay. And with that, was there anyone else who wanted a reading? This is the last call for readings because it is beginning to push towards 11 for me. Well, it's not 11, we still have 30 minutes until 11, but I think if I have to get another reading in right now or else it might push for that long. I should probably take the cards off the table. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oof. Okay. Well, I'm going to add... Okay, I need to move everything back because I did not mean to move everything over here. It's supposed to be over here. Let me just... Yeah, I'm just going to take a moment to put everyone's names in the new follow list so that you guys are up here. So give me a moment. Okay, let me just hide this real quick. And then, where's the clip? There we go. So I'm just gonna write everyone's names. I'm gonna get off. I'm about to knock out, but I hope your night is restful. Yeah. Thank you for coming to the stream, Juniper. Also, thank you for all the information you provided to Shirley. It's very much appreciated. And I hope that your knee feels better soon. thank you for stopping by. I hope you get wonderful amount of rest. It's very much needed considering what you're dealing with. Very welcome. But yeah, have a good night. Just gonna get everybody's names in here. I think, how many people followed me? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 9 people. Okay. So, I have to get 9 names in here. One, two, three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Also, for those of you who have followed me, what color would you prefer your username to be in? I know this is a little odd, but the alerts on my thing don't work automatically, so I have to do this manually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Is there a specific color that anyone wants? Okay. Okay, so just a J. Okay. Just never human. Appler. Appler. Mandalorian R. Mandalorian R. James Earl Asno. Wait, that's not the right spelling. And Beauty. Sorry, this is taking a while. Man, me and Poppy were lucky. Yeah, you guys were up here for a while. Yeah, I'm surprised this many people would follow me. I feel like it always baffles me, people's kindness. Like, it means a lot when people follow, because it means they feel like you're worth their time, or at least a follow. So I do appreciate it. That's actually why I'm kind of happy that I get to enter these manually, because it at least gives them the chance to like customize it, you know? Wait, there's a Y in there. Well, following is one thing. Constantly is something else. Consistently is something else. Yeah, I do get that, but at the same time, not everyone can stick around, you know? There's people that they do really love and want to support more, which is understandable. What you like is what you like, and I would prefer people to watch what they love. But I think following shows that they want to see you succeed, at least to some degree, even if they aren't around, you know? It's a vote on them wanting to see you to some degree, even if it isn't consistently. They at least want to see you succeed in some aspect, or at least want to see what you're doing. So thank you to everyone who followed today. I appreciate you taking the time to do so and hang out. We usually get back the energy we put out. You have a nice corner here in Twitch. Thank you. I'm glad that I can make this corner nice. I'm still sort of in a weird spot because I'm still within like the first month or second month. I think this is my second month of streaming. So I'm still really new to this, so yeah. Still a bit uncertain, but it's nice to see when people follow because it means they might want to see more of you, which is always nice. Oh, by the way, Appler, what color do you want your username to be? Since you're still here. Yeah, gotta start somewhere. Yeah. We all gotta start somewhere. Blue, please. Okay. Would you prefer like a darker blue or a more or a lighter blue? Darker, yes. Okay. So kind of like this? Oh, hey Poppy. Maybe a little lighter. Okay. So how about here? Speaking of the devil, yeah. Welcome to the stream, Poppy. We're actually about to end. I'm just putting up the names of everyone who followed today, just to show appreciation. Let me save this, and then and it should update. There we go. There it is over my face. Oh wait, I completely forgot to put the outline. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me just, well, first things first, let me, and then select all of this, and then create section from layer, and then we're gonna put outline selection. Okay, there we go. Now it should be a bit easier to see. Did it update it? There we go. Yeah, let me just, oh, now you know my secrets of how the layout works. You were talking about me? Yeah. Or I was in a bragging manner. Tulip, what were you saying? She didn't say anything, she only commented. Yeah, we were, specifically we were talking about how you guys, when you guys, like, followed me, you guys got to stay up in the corner for a much longer while than most people. I've been trying to keep it to where everybody gets to stay up in the, up on, like, screen for at least 2 streams. Because there's been a lot of people following. But yeah, I feel like you and Hanker got to stay up there for a while. Tulip moving on up. On top of that, we had the board to ourselves. Yeah. Yeah, plus, like, yeah. Man, I can hear myself kind of losing energy. So, with that, I think I'm gonna have to end stream. Yeah, I'm sorry for ending stream right as you got here, Poppy. Have a good night and sleep. Yeah, you have a good night and sleep as well, Appler. Thank you for coming once again, and thank you for following. I appreciate everyone who is here. I do appreciate your energy. Thank you. But yeah, I need to go to bed. I can feel myself getting tired. So I hope everyone here has a good night. Sorry I came in at the last moment. There's no need to be sorry. Like, you have a life, you've got to do what you got to do. The fact that you even took the time to come here means a lot to me. It always makes me happy to see you, like, in the chat, Poppy. So no need to be sorry. Yeah, I need to go, because I will say bye for like 10 minutes or half an hour. So I gotta go, so bye.